Well, they usually don't, remember?
Oh yeah.
But that's what makes them heroes. They go anyway.
With Bluey being a show for children and their parents, it makes sense why each episode talks about different problems. As important as it is for children to see the best parts of life, it's also good for our favorite cartoons to discuss more serious topics. With most episodes being lighthearted and funny, some face more serious issues, making room for episodes discussing more upsetting and unsettling plots. This difference in content is one of the reasons the show is so popular. In today's video, we will talk about the saddest episodes featured through the seasons and how they change the narrative of the children's show.
Have some cheese and jam, Minnie Bluey. We love cheese and jam. I love it.
Number 1. Baby Race. As one of the more heartfelt episodes of Season 2, Baby Race explains the importance of Bluey learning to run her own race and not compare herself to others. As Chili begins to talk about how Bluey learned to walk, we see the many achievements from the toddler her mom missed out on due to comparing her to the other children we've seen in the show. As her neighbor and close friend, Judo's mom, Wendy, is someone Chili looked up to while learning to raise Bluey, and when Judo reached every milestone before Bluey, Chili started to lose faith in herself. As Chili explains how upset she is to have lost the baby race, we can see both Bluey and Bingo feeling down. This is because as Bluey compares herself to Judo, she feels ashamed of herself simply because the girl learned quicker than she did. As the episode finishes, Chili explains how her friend Bella's visit helped her realize that there's no right way to be a parent. Once she had learned this lesson, watching Bluey grow and reach her milestones became more fun because she wasn't comparing herself or her daughter to anyone anymore. This realization causes Chili to cry before being comforted by her daughters who help her calm down. Although the episode is sad due to its message to parents to not be too hard on themselves, it is also heartwarming to watch as Chili learns to be the mom she wants to be without needing to be like anyone else. This episode helped her turn into the mom we know now, a supportive and fun parent who is always there for her two daughters.
Judo crawled before me as well. Judo beat you again. And just what did you do about this?
Number 2. Granddad. When Bluey and Bingo visit their granddad for the day, Bluey argues with her mom over not wanting to eat pumpkin seeds, claiming it should be her choice whether or not she wants to grow up to be big and strong. As they arrive at the house, the kids and their grandpa take off running away from Chili, not wanting to rest or to listen to what their mother tells them. Even as their granddad becomes tired, both girls don't stop running, forcing the older man to attempt to keep up with them. As the episode continues, both children attempt to convince Granddad to take a break and listen to their mom, but he does not listen and refuses to give up. We soon realize the message the episode tries to convey by relating Bluey's refusal to listen to her mother and Granddad's refusal to listen to Chili. This causes us to realize that Bluey needs to listen to her mom because she knows what's best for her, and their granddad needs to rest because his daughter only wants what's best for him. As the four of them meet in the end, we see both Bluey and her granddad have given up on running and have decided to listen to Chili instead. The sad part about the episode is watching Chili's father grow older and unable to keep up with his grandkids. In a way so familiar to parents who are watching, this episode hits closer to home than most.
Granddad! Dad, what are you doing?
Oh, Strays, quick, run, kids!
You're meant to be resting!
Number 3. Curry Quest. On a trip to deliver curry to their friend Mackenzie's house, Bandit and Bingo encounter a magpie protecting its nest and have to hurry through the park so they don't get attacked. As they arrive at Mackenzie's house, it becomes apparent something is going on that the girl does not know about. And in a quick exchange with the border collie, we find out Bandit is leaving for work and won't be back for 6 weeks. With such upsetting news for Bingo, she struggles to accept her father's departure as the episode continues. As she begins getting her face painted, Bingo learns that Mackenzie's mom feels too scared to go to the school fair to paint faces. When she tells Bingo she's considering not going, Bingo convinces her how important it is that her mom does and that even if she doesn't want to go, she still has to. As the girl realizes the same applies to her letting her dad leave for work, she starts to feel better about him taking the trip. Although most kids have experienced being away from their parents for some amount of time, it is sad to watch the young girl be upset about being apart from her dad for so long for the first time. Having her family and good friends surrounding her makes it easier, and in the end, she's even able to face the scary magpie on the way home.
Now, every good hero learns a few things on their quest.
Mackenzie's mom, can you face paint one more thing?
Number 4. Mini Bluey. As we watch the two sisters play copycats, Bingo becomes a younger version of her older sister. With the younger sibling following her around to mimic Bluey, this episode features many of the shenanigans Bluey is known for. While she teaches her sister how to be exactly like her parents struggle to keep up with the two of the same children. Although they wanted them to be similar, Bandit now seems to regret ever asking for such a thing. After washing Bingo's face paint, the girls decide the next best thing is to become two Bingos. Immediately, their parents enjoy having their well-behaved child setting an example for her older sister, and as the day continues, Bandit reveals that he would prefer double Bingos forever. This upsets Bluey, making her feel she isn't favored as much as her sister is. When the two girls team up against their parents, they look up to make them regret ever saying they wanted two of Bingo. After returning to their usual selves, the girls and their parents realize they are perfect the way they are, despite each having better and worse qualities. This resonates with siblings close to age, especially if they ever felt compared to their sibling before. Although it's upsetting to think any parent has a favorite child, the girls need to realize they're perfect in their own ways.
Let me introduce you to us. I'm Bluey, and this is Mini Bluey. Bye.
Number 5. Onesies. With their Aunt Brandy visiting, Bluey and Bingo are excited to meet her after being away from her for so long. Although we don't know why Chili's sister has been away at first, we quickly realize what makes Brandy upset when she visits. As a present for the girls, their aunt brings them both onesies, turning Bingo into a crazy cheetah that won't stop chasing them around the house. After hiding and running, Brandy eventually forces herself to face the girls as she gets tackled by Bingo. Inside hiding, Bluey asks her mom why Brandy never comes around and the reason they've only met her once. With a sad expression, Chili begins to explain. From her explanation of Brandy wanting something just as much as Bluey wanted to be a cheetah, we realize what Brandy is so upset about is her inability to have children. Although her nieces love her and she loves them, seeing the girls reminds her of the one thing she can't have. This upsets Brandy and us as we watch her struggle to let go of Bingo. Once both sisters lie in the yard, Brandy finally apologizes for being gone to Chili. Her apology is accepted and we can only hope from then on Bluey and Bingo can see their aunt more often. With this episode discussing such a serious topic, it makes us upset as the viewers and parents or fans who are watching and have experienced something similar would agree this is one of the saddest episodes Bluey has to offer.
I brought you some presents.
Really?
Oh, Brandy, you shouldn't have.
Onesies!
Every sad episode ends with Bluey and her family facing their problems together. Even if some issues aren't fixable, it's good for children to see every part of life through their favorite cartoons. With many learning opportunities throughout the show, we're glad to watch every emotion covered throughout the 3 seasons. Since Bluey is a show that doesn't try to hide even the bad parts of life, it's no wonder it's a favorite amongst fans of cartoons.
See, feels good, doesn't it? Feels like you wanna crawl, right?
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
Where do you think you're going? To help Dad. I like wheelbarrows. Bingo likes wheelbarrows.